Welcome to Mr. Mitsubishi here, YouTube channel designated to Mitsubishi and covers a lot of all new Outlander stuff. Thank you to all the subscribers that are watching the videos, and thank you to all the new viewers that just landed on this video. If you're interested on some more information about the Outlander, feel free to browse the channel, lots of it there. Today we'll have a look at this. This is a 2022 Canadian spec LE-P, so LE premium trim level. Now, first I want to say this, we do get a lot of viewers from States, from Australia, New Zealand, all over the world basically. And each country, the trim levels might be a little bit different, but if you look at what's in them, I think it's more or less, there's like, the trim level might be called different, but you'll find a trim level like this. So this one here, Mitsubishi says is best looking vehicle, best value for your money, and there's a couple reasons why. So it's basically the middle of the road trim level, not the base, not the fully loaded, but this is the LE premium, comes with a bunch of good options. And now let's check out what it comes with and why it's such a good deal. Now, if we talk about overall value on the all-new Outlander, there's a ton of it in it already. So first of all, this vehicle is still built in Japan, and at least in Canada, all of the Outlanders come standard with super all-wheel control. So you even have this select shifter that you can select your drivetrain and, you know, match the best drivetrain action, so to speak, based on your driving conditions, right? So super all-wheel control standard. 7 seats is a standard equipment now for 2022 Outlander, which it wasn't on the previous body style, and that always was a huge feature for the all-new Outlander. And overall, if we look at the value you get for your money spent, the amount of options that you're gonna get, which we're gonna cover in a bit here, Outlander really stands out. Now, if we talk about the engine and transmission, you have only one choice. It's a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, 181 horsepower, and it's only comes with a CVT transmission, so you don't have options with engines and transmissions. A lot of people leave these questions in comments like, how come there's no V6 or turbo option or something like that? So I don't know the exact answer. Obviously, I don't run Mitsubishi factory and whatnot, but I think it's just because where the entire industry is shifting. We should have pretty soon here the PHEV version of the Outlander. So the entire automotive industry is just shifting away from the big engines to plug-in hybrids and fully electric. So I think that's the biggest part why Mitsubishi is not going to come with this, you know, engine lineup just to scrap it in a few years. They're pushing their way into electric and plug-in hybrid direction, and that's the reason why we have only one engine. And yes, it's not as powerful as V6, but just based on the comments I have on the videos and real life customer feedback, it seems to be enough for a lot of people want. So there we go. Now let's check out a couple of cool options that the LE Premium comes with, and basically why it's such a great deal for your money. So the LE Premium, the biggest visual difference is the wheels, right? So anything before LE Premium will have these standard looking wheels, and with LE trim level, you're getting these upgraded 20-inch two-tone machine aluminum wheels. And obviously that gives you this visual look enhancement, because anything above this trim level, so SEL and GT/GTP, will have the same wheels. So that's pretty cool. If you look at the visual side of things, you can't really tell, you know, unless you know what to look for, you can't really tell if this is a fully loaded one or not, right? So the wheels, of course, on any vehicle makes a huge difference, right? And now in a second we'll check out the interior, right? But while we're outside, I want to show you that this one also comes with the kick motion activation, and then you just have the kick motion like this, and the trunk opens up. All you need to do is have the key with you in the pocket, right? So now the trunk opened up, we can either press it like closed with the button or with the fob, or we just do another kick motion, right? So let's say we have a grocery bag, right? So we put it in, we do the kick motion like this, and the trunk closes down. This is such a cool option. I used it a lot during last Christmas when I did lots of shopping, grocery shopping, presents and whatnot. You always have like stuff in your hands, and then you just start using this kick motion. And the second I switched the vehicle that it didn't have it, like, man, it was hard. You always had to, like, you know, look for those buttons and whatnot. So this is one of those options. You might not think it's a big deal, but once you have it, you'll find that it's a big deal. And here's the third row seating. So all of them do come with a 7-passenger capability. I made this video on real life test on how 7 people can fit in this Outlander. You can browse that and find it on my channel if you want to watch it. But basically it's possible to fit in 7 people here. Of course, you know, you can have, look, I wouldn't fit there. I'm 6'2", like I wouldn't fit in there, but it's, you know, height dependent, right? Or if you have children, it'll be their favorite spot in here, right? But it's possible to put 7 people in. And again, this is one of the biggest selling features that we have on the Outlander, just based on customer feedback, right? If you don't want the seats, you can easily fold them down like this and just use it as a cargo space, right? Simple like that. You just put your headrest down in here, everything is covered flat, and there you go. Now you have a 5-seater vehicle with a large trunk. So in Canadian market, the trim levels go as follows. You have ES base, then SC, then LE, then LE Premium, SEL, and GT Premium. So now obviously the higher up you go in the trim level, the more stuff you will have added, right? But if we look at what you get for Premium, so LE compared to LE Premium, basically the upgrade is the interior. You have these nice, beautiful suede seats, and they are power adjustable as well. So anything below LE Premium in Canadian market just won't have that power adjustable feature. So it's going to be only with the LE Premium. If we look at all the other options that you get with, you know, up until this LE Premium point, there's a lot that's added on the vehicle, right? So first of all, we do have heated steering wheel, and this is all around heated steering wheel. We do have a navigation that's powered by TomTom, which is pretty cool. I don't sit in a driver's seat right now, but if we put in the reverse, so basically, you know, this whole thing would be a 360 camera. So 360 camera also comes with this trim level as well. And now one of the biggest things that also you'll find in basically any vehicle, any Outlander above the base, is this huge sunroof right here. So a lot of people complained in a way that there was not enough sunroof space kind of thing on the previous Outlander, only about like this much, right? But now on the all new Outlander, they added this panoramic sunroof, which is a very good addition, and it stands out a lot, and everybody who sees it, it's super happy that Mitsubishi came up with something like that. So thank you, Mitsubishi, for doing that. Now also we do have wireless Apple CarPlay, right? So your phone is just in your pocket and it's gonna sync with your screen right here. And this is the terrain selector I was talking about earlier, right? So we can see how we can select the terrain, and then it goes from eco, you know, to normal, and everything else in between, mud and snow. So you can just kind of like select what do you want. So now this is the interior of LE-P. So very nice suede seats, very beautiful looks on them, power, right? So heated steering wheel and all the other options in between. So this is how LE-P looks good. And now let's look at the last thing why Mitsubishi Outlander and LE-P is such an awesome vehicle. You know what, let's do the 360 camera real quick, because I think that's an important feature to showcase. So the second we put in reverse, we have these lines right here, right? And it's gonna show you where we need to park and how good of a job we're doing. Okay, so now we can see, also we'll have sensors, of course, right? So if we leave the vehicle like this, right, and we had only the backup camera, there's no way we can tell if we're parked good or not, right? But we have this bird's eye view right here, and we can see that, hey, like maybe we're happy where we're at, maybe we should repark it more, move towards the left. So this is a very great feature, the 360 camera. And again, it's one of those things you might think, oh, I don't really need it, but once you have it, like, you'll appreciate it a lot. And the last thing why I think LE-P, and for that matter any Outlander, is an awesome vehicle is this. I think it's one of the best vehicles that you can accessorize. Okay, so if we look at, you know, I don't know, the vehicle like that Volvo right there, or we have a Lexus right there, I don't think there's much accessories you can put on to make it unique, to make it yours. Outlander is different. So the way how it comes from factory, it already looks stunning, and then you can start adding things. Okay, so we added on this one the hood deflector. So there's two things you can do here: either have this bug deflector or have this Outlander hood emblem. Then of course the 20-inch wheels from the factory, we didn't install those. We added body side moldings, right? So we have, this time around, we have red on red, so body color painted, and with this chrome Outlander lettering and this chrome stripe right here. Again, there's the variations of, we can do the black side moldings or body color. This time we do this, and that already makes the vehicle to stand out. Couple of things we can do in the interior. On this particular, we did this red stripe accessory add-on, and there's also carbon fiber looks that we can add to the interior. But this one here is this red stripe that goes really well together with diamond red paint. It kind of, you know, continues the red theme throughout the vehicle. And then in the back, what we did, we installed this bumper protector plate. So basically, you know, if you put your stuff in and out of car, prevents the vehicle, the bumper from scratching right here. So, and this is nice, beautiful chrome looks, stands out a lot, and the vehicle is just you know, looks that much nicer. So there we go. This is the last cool thing about the Outlander, right? So we can accessorize it, customize it, make it yours, make it stand out, and I like that a lot. So the most popular accessories are side moldings and the hood emblems. So those, if you're curious, people like to put on their Outlanders the most. So again, thank you so much for watching the videos. Thank you to all subscribers that have been following the channel for quite some time. Thank you to all the new viewers that are just watching this for the first time. Maybe browse the channel. I have a lot of information there, a lot of videos. I did 7-seater, real life 7-seater test. I've done all these accessory installs, do it yourself and whatnot. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in next videos.